Welcome back to the Jeremiah Show. I'm with my very special guest, Riva. We're having as much fun off air as we are on. Unfortunately, I didn't record that part, so you guys can't join us, but you're going to get to know her a little bit more right now. We just went out with In Love and War, which is such a beautiful rendition of that song.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's so pretty. We're listening to All I Need Is You right now.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to tell us about either of those songs? Anything you want to say about those?
All I Need Is You is I wrote that song a couple of months ago.
Were you missing somebody back in India? You don't have to get too personal, but
no, I'm not missing anybody. No, I'm very happy to be here. I miss my family.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Where do they live in India? I've told you.
Bombay.
Bombay. Okay.
Yeah, he keeps telling me he's not going to ask me anything about India and Indian history because I don't have a clue.
There will be no more questions about India history.
Okay.
Off air, what's great is you help me with my pronunciation, which if you've listened to the show, you know that I'm always butchering names, and so I'm trying to get better at that. So Riva helped me off air with my pronunciation.
I sure did.
And I repaid her by asking her questions about Indian history, which she says she knows nothing about because she was a musician. You were studying music. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I was always into music. I mean,
well, are you still homesick? I mean, you've been in LA a couple. If you're just,
I am.
Yeah, let me remind everybody who I'm talking to. Riva's a singer and songwriter. If you're just joining us, she just moved to Los Angeles from Bombay. First ever performance, I should say professional performance, was for Bryan Adams. Oh God, I love Bryan Adams in the 80s. I miss him.
He's one of my favorite artists. I absolutely love his music.
Is he still doing music? Is he still? I haven't followed him for years. I got to check in
on and off.
Yeah. But even the music, that's the music of my teenage years. So I love Bryan Adams. Riva sang her own song "Crossing Limits" at that concert. On Instagram, I'm going to give you a moment right now. If you're not driving, go ahead and go to Riva Ratod. It's REEWARATHOD. Follow her there, and then there's links there to go to YouTube, Spotify. She's new to LA, but she's an established musician, and let's all welcome Riva.
Again, thank you.
And follow her and support her career, because as you can hear, it's just beautiful music. So welcome back, Riva. Let's get where we left off was that you had moved to LA. You wrote this song that we're listening to right now, All I Need Is You, a couple months ago.
So yes, and I blended a little bit of Indian notes in there, if you can listen to that. That's the hook of the song, and I feel like it gives it that really unique sound.
It does. And is that a goal? Do you think do you want to represent India in your music, or are you going to take it? I mean, let's go back to your dad. Your dad wanted you to learn Northern Indian music and Southern Indian music and classical and pop and all the different piano. Do you want to represent with your music that idea to incorporate different sounds, different genres, different countries? Or is there no limit to what is there a plan, or is there like, I'm going to just keep following that great heart of yours?
Yeah, my heart. I mean, every song is different. It depends on the song. It's not like I want to put Indian into every song I sing. I mean, that'll just sound weird. But I feel that because I'm from there, it would kind of give me this edge over other artists. That if I blend a little bit of Indian notes into like a pop mainstream, like still keeping it pretty mainstream. Like I don't want to do fusion, but
who has
little bits and pieces. Sorry.
Yeah. Is there an artist or artists that come to mind to you that are from India that have been able to cross over and not only highlight and stay true to their roots, but have become massive success? Can you think of anybody?
Not really. Not the top of my head, no.
So it's you. You're the one.
Yeah, yeah. I can't think of anyone who's like into mainstream pop, which I want to do.
Describe your music right now. If you had someone said, "What's it sound like?" I can't hear it. Describe how you sing, what you are, who you are.
I feel like my music is a combination of pop and R&B blended with like a little bit of Indian notes and a huge pinch of soul.
Huge pinch of salt. I love. You're very descriptive. You are a song. You're a storyteller.
I am
So,
a storyteller. I love telling stories through my music.
well, speaking of, I'm going to read a quote from you that I love. I really love this. Just like popped off the page when I got your bio. You say, like an ocean, like a forest, flowing like a river, the songs of the earth write the music in my soul. Such
Yeah.
poetry.
Thank you.
That,
I love nature. I love nature, and I think that everything, it just gives me so much motivation when I'm around nature, and it just like inspires me to write and create music. And I feel like my kind of composing is like the work of a gardener. Like just how a gardener would like scatter seeds all over, not knowing what will grow where. Like he just nurtures it and believes in it and hopes for a miracle. Similarly, like when I write music, I don't know how the final product is going to sound, but I dig deeper and search my soul until I'm happy with it.
So great. Like gardeners ready the seeds.
It's weird, right?
No, not at all. Not at all. I think it's great. You paint it such a good picture, not only with the music when you listen to the music, but with your words. That you're
Thank you.
very poetic in that way. A storyteller.
Yeah.
What's the story you want to tell right now? What's on your mind? Is there a story going through your mind, these days that you
I
need to.
mean, I just want my music to reach people and a million hearts, and that's all I want to do. I want to create anthems for big moments in people's lives, and I feel like I don't want my music to play for a few months and then go away forever. I want to do incredible things that make a difference, and um, I think it's not only about the music you release, but it's about the things you do while you're making the music. So I want people to see my pain, feel my pain and my passion and all the sacrifices I've made to be here. Just to kind of just I just came here chasing my dreams. So that's all that's going on in my head.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why is that important to you personally to reach all those hearts?
Because I mean I feel like my music deserves to be out in the world, and people need to hear what I'm all about. I want to express myself, and I feel like it would really kind of make a difference and make someone, if it could make someone smile, that would be the biggest achievement for me.
The song "Let Us Live," I listened to that over and over, and the lyrics in that are just so great. And there's
Thank
a
you.
mess
I've written, yeah,
there's a message
there,
there.
yeah. So I wrote that song. So I was sitting at home watching uh, some videos on YouTube, and I came across this video where the lions were being drugged just so that people could take pictures with them. And it was so sad to see that. I mean, it's disgusting, right? So I was watching it, and it just kind of I couldn't help but cry, and these words just came out like that moment. I wrote like "Let Us Live," and I wrote the whole song sitting there and watching that video. And so this song is all about that. It's about saving the planet and saving wildlife and appreciating what we have.
Now that you tell me that story, and I think back to the song, is it the chorus or the hook? How would you describe that as a songwriter? But that Let Us Live
Let Us Live is the chorus.
chorus. Okay.
Yeah.
So it comes in. I want everybody to think about this when I play it, and I'll mention before we play it on the next break. But when that comes in, your voice. Do you have backup vocals on that, or is that just you that's singing "Let Us Live"?
I sang all the backup vocals, but it is.
It does
all
have.
me.
So it feels like, it almost feels like it's coming from someone that's being oppressed in some way, that the lions, or it's almost haunting in a way. It's like,
thank you.
It grabs you, it really does. Well, listen, we got to take another break. I asked no questions about Indian history. So I hope I'm okay. Let's take another quick break. Let me tell you what we're gonna go out with. This one, I don't know how to pronounce it. There's got to be a story with the title. ID Fly RK.
Okay, that's not the title.
Okay. I was like, because that's what it said.
No, it's just I'd fly.
I fly. Okay.
Yeah, RK is to just disregard that.
A little gremlin got in there and played havoc with the title, but yeah, my audio file said IDK. I'm like,
yeah.
Sorry.
So this is again written by Roxanne Seaman, and it's composed by Richard Cosciante, who's like an amazing Italian French composer. So Roxanne sent me this song, and I just recorded it for her. So
that's great.
Really close to my heart.
There's a beautiful song on Instagram. Find Reeva at Reeva Ratad. So I'm going to spell it for you. REEWARATHOD. All one word. Reeva Ratad. And on Facebook, we're going to flip that. It's Ratad Reeva. Check her out on SoundCloud, on Spotify, on YouTube, on Apple Music. Support Reeva.
Please, and you're listening to the Jeremiah Show, guys. My favorite show.
Here for that.
Okay.
I'll send the check to LA. Care of Reeva. Thank you. You took us out. I like that. Didn't even have to prompt you. We'll be right back.